Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
Bam. There it is. We live.
Yeah.
We live. Our buddy Chris Brown is in the studio with us. We're going to have Chris on in just a little bit. So welcome in. Who is this lady next to me? Where'd you come from?
There's this little place called the Color Bar.
Yeah. It's not little. It's pretty awesome. So good to see you. But Birdy, do you mind adjusting this just a little bit closer? We didn't have our pre-flight checklist.
No, we didn't.
Check.
On. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
There it is. There's no other, I guarantee there's no other Birdy Pulley anywhere in the world.
I don't think so. No, I've looked around.
You know my real name? Have we ever talked about this? I don't mind telling it. Well, you know my name's Rob.
I
But
do.
what do you think? It's is it derivative? Is that the right word? Like,
Usually it would be Robert, right?
well, it would
Or
be.
Roberto.
Well, it actually is. It's Roberto Gonzalez the third.
There we
Just
go.
kidding.
There it is.
It's not Robert. It's not Roberto. Keep guessing.
I mean, Rob, I can't really. My brain is still buffering. Let's see.
It's loading still.
Mhm.
Let's just say there was
Robin?
yeah, there you go.
That's it. I
Yeah.
was like, that's the only thing I could think of.
Good job, Birdy.
All
Birdy got it
right.
down. All
Birdy
right.
and Robin.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I quit going by that name years ago. I love my mom and my dad for name. You know, here's the deal. My sister, from my understanding, is the one that picked my name. And back in the day, like you have 4 children, so you know the what is it, the sonogram? Is that what they call it? The baby thing? Is that the sonogram? So you do all the checking of the baby and everything like that. And you know, but my mom was telling me like I didn't do any of that. I had like one checkup and then boom, there's the baby. They didn't do all that back then.
Oh, I know.
She didn't have any sonograms, no
Mhm.
like pictures of us. I mean, it was kind of a
Now we get the 40 and we know what the baby's face looks like. No, whose nose does the baby have before it even comes out?
yeah, the 4D, like you get the smell of the baby. That's what the fourth
Oh,
dimension
yeah.
is. 'Cause you have the
Okay.
3D. The 3D is like then the 4D is like, you know, you get the smell of the baby. You know what the baby's going to smell
Johnson
like.
and Johnson. Okay.
Yeah. But it's weird. Like my mom was telling me, like no sonograms. Yeah, it must have been back in the day the ultimate adrenaline rush for a lady.
It seems scary.
Yeah, it
thinking
was
about
super
it.
scary, right? Because you don't know.
I kind of feel like that's how it was with my twins, though, because they didn't find the other one until I was about 7.5 months pregnant.
Are you serious?
I swear. I had like 4 ultrasounds.
How did they not find the second baby?
One we didn't find out was pregnant till pretty far along, and the other one was hiding perfectly behind. So, and it was just one day moving around. I think it was like my 4th ultrasound, and I felt them kind of dip lower, and it was like, "There's another head." And I thought he was joking because he was funny, and I was like,
Oh.
"Ha ha!" And he's like, "No, really, there's another head. You're having twins."
Were
And I
you
was-
like really scared when you heard that?
Absolutely. I was already scared to have one, and I was like,
Wait, so
went into shock. My
the
mother
tw-
started crying, and I was just like, "Okay, there's 2 of them in there."
were the twins the first? Like, was that your firstborns?
Mhm.
The twins?
Yeah, 2 for 1 combo special right out the gate.
Wow. So you're just like, get it done. And
Mhm.
what was that like for you with 2 little babies? Like just 2 right out the womb.
You know, you realize as a parent that you don't actually need sleep. Somehow we can function without that. It's pretty wild. But changing 2 diapers at once, you get really good at scheduling and managing your life for sure. But they had it was really cool about them. They grew up quickly because they had each other, but they had their own language. And that was really interesting. So I would just kind of listen in on them, and they would be like, "Boo doo doo," and they would say the same things. They go back and forth. I'm like, they're talking. They're literally having conversation right now. And I
And
would just walk in, and they would stop, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, sorry."
You're like, they're like speaking this, boop, 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 and then they see you and like, leave, mama.
Yeah, pretty. We did not. This is an AB conversation.
How old are they now?
They're 15.
15.
Mhm.
Wow. You guys live
Yeah.
in Conroe?
No, we moved to Huntsville probably about 3 years ago.
Okay. Did they go to Huntsville school?
Actually, we have transitioned over to the homeschool life,
Oh,
so that's been
cool.
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
They were at the Huntsville High for a little bit, but then we decided to try out a different way of
Yeah,
things,
cool.
and it's going really well.
Awesome. Well, I didn't know all this. See, you talk to Birdy and you learn all these cool things.
Mhm.
I just always wondered like what it was with twins because, you know, we were talking off camera before we went on this morning and, you know, I love my Bridget, but she just like, well, let's have more babies.
No,
And I'll be 40 next month. In less than a month, I'll be the big 4-0.
you still got it. You still got another 10 years. When you hit 50, that's when you're gonna be like,
No, she's almost 7 years younger than me, so she's still got it.
I see what you did there. Okay.
But I told Bridget the other night, I was like, sweetheart, because she was like, quit complaining. And she was right. I've been complaining a lot because I'm tired and just wore out. I said, but sweetheart, I got like 7 years on you. There is there really is like a legitimate difference in the way that we feel when you start getting, someone told me like when you hit 30, you're going to notice it. And I thought they were just joking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hit 30 and I started to notice it. And then when I hit 40, when I'm getting close to 40, like I notice it even worse. And I don't want to be like that.
I just turned the big 31 the other day, and I was like, oh, so 30 felt good. And then 31, I was like, allergies. Oh, what is this? Like, what's happening to me?
It just hit it all at once.
Uh-huh.
My sister's joining us, by the way. I lied. My sister, she was the first one that started calling me Rob.
Okay.
But she said that she named my brother. She didn't help pick my name. See, I thought that kind of depresses me for 39 years. And I guess intellectually, you don't really start remembering stuff till you're like 3. So let's just say for 35
Remember
years.
stuff from when you're 3?
Maybe, I don't know. Let's just say 35 years. So for 35 years, I thought my sister named me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be super depressed all day now, Rebecca. So thanks for dropping that on me.
Oh.
You know, like when
you close with your sister?
Yeah, you know well, we weren't growing up. We are now.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like me growing up.
Oh, that's why she didn't name you.
She did it. Rebecca, I'm going to give a full disclosure. One time my sister got she's going to get so mad at me for sharing this.
Okay.
But it's okay because
Yeah.
she's a big sister and she can do whatever she wants.
How far is she? Can she drive to us?
No. She knows where I live. She
Are we
knows where the
safe?
studio. She said, I still love you.
Aw.
Rebecca, do you remember? And don't think negative of my sister, okay? We got in
Okay.
a really big fight when we were little, and I don't
Mhm.
even know what it was about. And she decided to take a permanent marker and write on everything she could find of mine the word accident.
Wow, that's good.
She said, you know, Mom and Dad didn't mean to have you.
Woo! She's like,
So,
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna remind him everywhere he looks.
Yeah, so don't judge my sister. She was like a teenager, and teenagers get a little rowdy. And I
She's
was
a little fiery. It's okay. It's all them hormones. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I remember.
So Rebecca, don't get upset that I told the world that, but it was fun. I laugh about it now. I'm like, that was pretty good, you know.
There's always that sibling rivalry. You know, it's fun. It's all in good games. But I think I remember my brother. He's not watching. It's fine. But he took a can of cat food and told me it was a tuna, and I'll never forget that. The way I was like, thanks, bro. Love you so much. It was always those little prank things.
I won't say the story that my sister or my brother, let's just say it involved something horrible from a cat, and it wasn't cat food.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess I got out lucky.
All right. Well, welcome in. We are here as we get rolling on our Thankful Thursday, terrifically thankful Thursday.
I like it. Double T.
Episode 233 into this, which is unbelievable to think about. Our good friend Chris Brown of Jump Around Moonwalks joining us here in just a few moments. Chris is a friend of this show and a friend of our platform. He's been on before, so we'll catch up with him about how things are going with his business, what else he's been up to, and also a very fun day coming up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the rain stays away. But we'll talk about the Sunday Funday that's scheduled for Sunday with Chris here in just a little bit.
Ooh, this weekend.
Yeah, coming up Sunday, right there in y'all's parking lot.
All right.
We do want to thank everybody for joining us. Do us a big favor this morning and hit that like button, hit share as well. Friends, when you share this broadcast, literally our numbers exponentially go up. And we so appreciate you for being a part of this show and helping us, not for us, but helping us to highlight the good that's happening here in Huntsville. Big thanks to Paul Oley of the Gallery. Paul's here. Love you, Paul. We always tell Paul. We always tell Paul we love him. Do you mind saying that? Just,
love you, Paul.
Love you, Paul. So, Paul, that's just kind of our little joke going on here on the show. Paul, we love you, man. He is here. He has the Gallery, helps provide this space to us. Big thank you as well to Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers, online at elliotsjewelers.com. I appreciate Elliot for just really helping us get started almost a year ago, which is crazy to think about. In April, we'll be going for a year here on this show.
That's amazing.
I don't even feel like it.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast the year goes by.
It was like 2 years ago we were leaving for Fargo, and then it's like, who would have known that we would have been back? And then it's just crazy. And this is the thing that I say, when you remain in faith, you don't have to worry about anything.
Absolutely.
Things are still going to come your way. And you still need to be concerned, but you don't have to worry.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to encourage you. Maybe that's the inspiration this morning. We try to have a little inspiration, but you know what? Have faith and trust that the good Lord's going to take care of you. He's going to take you through the situation, and just have faith and know that everything's going to be all right. You know, Birdy, twin babies, you know, scared out of her mind.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Them babies turned out all right, and they're 15 now.
They did. And you know what's funny? I always think about it, and everybody's like, how did you do it? Like, how did you do it? And I can still remember how I felt in those moments. And, you know, you'd think you'd be absolutely exhausted. I wasn't. I mean, I guess it's a good thing I had them young, huh?
Yeah.
I guess twins at 30 would be a little more difficult, but when I think about it, I'm like, I think it was all that energy I had. But no, they were such good babies. I was truly blessed with them. It's just the teenage years that have been the hardest, but we're getting through it.
Are they are your boys like, are they kind of like ladies' boys yet or not?
No,
Not yet.
actually not yet. And I'm extremely thankful.
I
for
bet.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. See, I was gonna ask, like, from a dad and my little girl, like, I never want her to date or anything. I'm like,
Mhm.
And she came home the other day. I was a little concerned, all right,
Mm?
because she came home the other day and it's like, Devin, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Who is this?
And she's only 2 years and a few months old after that, and I was like, who is this Devin?
Mm-hmm.
And so I asked our teacher, Miss Gloria, I was like, y'all have a kid in here named Devin? He is a kid too. There's a difference between a child and a kid. And if my little girl's saying your name, you're a kid, you ain't a child.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, oh yeah, we have Devin in here. I was like, don't be holding my daughter's hand at 2 years old. So anyways,
That's so funny.
Big thanks to the Color Bar for being here with us as well. We could not bring you this show without our friends at the Color Bar. Let us know that you're out there. A lot of folks already chiming in today, and we're very thankful for. By the way, my sister never commented after I made that comment.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, she's mad at me
You're
for
in
disclosing that. That's okay, Rebecca. I love you. Our friend Carolyn Gibson. She is the grandmother of Huntsville, and she is joining us here. Good morning, Carolyn. Good to
morning.
see you. She mentioned this, and we're going to get to it. It's National Potato Chip Day today.
Oh. What's your favorite potato chip?
My favorite potato chip is Cheeto Puffs.
I can't with you. Good old Cheeto Puff.
This can't
Is
be
that? I don't think that. No, that's corn. Yeah.
Can it be considered a potato chip or
It's
not?
not potato. It's corn.
Okay, then my favorite potato chip is just regular old Ruffles.
Okay.
With that
dip, the French onion.
Yes, the French onion dip.
It's a
That
classic.
goes down good.
Mm-hmm. Hot summer day, hot dogs. And
So what do you call a Cheeto then?
A Cheeto Puff.
Yeah. Does it have its own name?
I know I just remember reading the ingredients, and it was like all that bad stuff that you're not supposed to have, and then like corn puff.
You don't like Cheetos?
Mm-mm. I try to stay away from the dyes. I'm trying to be good.
I was about to stay away from the dyes, and you got purple hair. Come on, Birdy.
Hey, this is all natural. We are in a Aveda salon. Thank you.
And you're certified. Aren't you like certified Aveda?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Man. Yeah, Ruffles. What's your favorite?
I'm not a big chippy person, so don't judge me.
What would it be?
I never eat chips. I'm trying.
Not
to
even
think.
Doritos?
Birdie
was
they make you smell.
Like how serious Birdie was saying.
Not the Doritos.
All right, what's your favorite food then, Birdie?
Sushi.
Sushi,
and
okay.
Fruit and sushi.
What do you like? What sushi? Do you like sushi here in Huntsville?
I always go over to the
Shogun is good.
Yes, I've had their
and yummy
crawfish roll. That was good. Yummy. I'm always at yummy. Yummy. There is okay, we'll just talk about Huntsville. It's fine. I got spoiled. I went somewhere and I had like the finest of escalar tuna. And
Here in Huntsville, I was about to say, like,
unfortunately,
where was it? It's okay. We can mention where was it?
Sushi Masa. But hear me out. It's all you can eat sushi. Okay. And like for somebody who loves sushi, that's the way to go. They have a special at lunchtime. It's like $19, and the dinner is $30. But that stuff is so good. And oh my gosh, that was actually where I went on my first date, and I introduced him into sushi, and he loves it. So actually, sushi me too, because he was like, I don't like fish, but now he does.
A good lady will introduce their significant other to sushi. Bridget did that to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's no way I'm eating that garbage. And then there was a place called Sushi Nini in Round Rock, Texas. And so we used to go
Round Rock, good old Round Rock.
And we wouldn't even say sushi. We just, let's go to Nini. So that was our thing.
That's so cute.
But you have to get the wasabi with the, what is that? The soy sauce. You have to do that.
Yeah, you mix it.
And you got to make sure it's the right mixture.
Yes.
The right consistency of mixture.
Unless you're trying to clear out them sinuses.
No, because you want it though.
For it.
You want it to get that good burn. That's what Bridget and I call it, the good burn. When it hits you right there.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
Yes. Clear that palate. It's better than the what is it? The ginger they give you.
I tell them never give me the ginger. I don't even want it.
Don't taint the plate. Like, just don't do it.
You don't like the ginger either. It's a waste.
It is. We just kind of look at it.
Yeah, I like throw that garbage out. So I will say this, since we're on the sushi kick real quick, there was a place in Fargo. Friends from Fargo, look, there's a few people that watch the show for whatever reason from up there. I'm going to say this as nice as I can. When you live in Texas, especially East Texas, and you think your food is good up there, it's not good.
Oh.
They had more places, and Bridget and I are foodies.
Mhm.
They had more places to eat, like per capita, than anywhere in the United States.
But the quality wasn't there.
The quality was not there. And like everyone,
Mm.
oh, go check. Like I had a friend that was like, oh, this is the best Mexican restaurant you'll ever eat at. And I was like, no, it's kind of subpar, actually.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
even
yeah.
that great. And then, oh, there's this all you can eat sushi place. We went there. Let me just say, when you walk into a restaurant like that has carpet,
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Like you can like it's a little musty in here. But
It's like when you walk into Buffalo Wild Wings and you're like,
yes.
okay.
It's got that stank.
It does.
You can literally you could just take your hand in the air and grab
You
the
could
air.
taste the vinegar.
Yes, in the air. You could grab the air and
Mhm.
crush really hard and flake it out.
Flavor. There
Yeah,
you
we'll
go.
flake
Not the
it out.
best.
And this all you can eat sushi was horrible. And I swear, Bridget and I, we're still worried from that, sick from that place.
Yeah, you're like, man, is that gonna get me
So I'm just
many years
saying,
later?
you need to culturize yourself. I was so thankful to broadcast, at the collegiate Division I level for 4 years. Do I miss it sometimes? Yeah, but do I kind of not miss it? Yeah, because I get to be with my family now. And
Mhm.
all that traveling is really fun when you're young, but when you get older, you're just like, I just want to stay at home with my kids.
What is it about that? I realized that lately. I'm just like, oh, the movies. I'm like, but we could have movie night at home
Yeah. It's
and
just,
not spend $100.
yeah, no joke. Well, the cool thing about broadcasting college sports is all the travel's free. I mean, you go
Oh,
to a hotel,
nice.
but the thing is, you're so busy and you're so focused on your work.
You
that
don't get to actually enjoy where you're
No.
at.
I mean, the
Yeah.
coolest thing I ever did, we went to Chicago and I went to the building where they have the glass floor and you get to look down. And that was really cool. But I went to Seattle and we went to the Space Needle and that was cool.
You like heights?
Yeah, but I like to be in enclosed areas in heights.
Something
So,
about it. There was a place. Was it San Antonio? I think they
yeah,
have
the
some.
Tower of the Americas.
Yeah. So if you look, no. I have an all new level of self preservation now that I get older. I went to Six Flags with the twins, and you do the one where you go up and you drop down. Oh my goodness. I was scared for them. I don't know why. I was like, I don't know. As a teenager, I did it without a thought because I lived there for a few years. So I was always at Six Flags. And I took them and I was like, I got this. You good. I get in there and I'm like, and then I realized just how unsafe everything is and how you have to have so much faith in the devices. And there's no little even click things. It just goes over you and you're like, yeah, I'm safe.
Were
I'm
you a
safe.
SeaWorlder growing up then?
I only went once and I thought it was really amazing to see them, but I'm an emotional creature and I got sad.
You got sad for
I
him.
was like, yeah, I was
Poor
like,
little Willie, free
yeah, like Free Willy.
You were holding up the sign.
Yeah, pretty much.
Birdie, you're making me feel old because I remember Fiesta Texas before it was Six Flags. Fiesta.
Well, that's what it was when I went too.
Well, it was straight up Fiesta Texas.
Yes.
There was no Six Flags. Six Flags hadn't bought them out yet.
I gotcha.
And
Okay.
it was cool. We went there every summer with my uncle, and he would never ride the rides. He and my aunt would never ride the rides. He and my aunt. My uncle and my aunt, that didn't make sense.
There goes the overthinking.
Yeah, it does. He and my aunt. Yeah, that makes sense. So my uncle, my aunt, they never ride they just went for the shows.
Mm-hmm.
So they buy season passes and you buy two and and it gets two people in for free also.
No, we don't get that no more.
No. Steph Valley joining us from the Magnolia Kennel. Positive barking day at the kennel. It's a
I love that.
positive barking day at the kennel today. Steph, good to see you this morning. She's on the YouTube feed. Quentin Music Man Williams saying good morning, Huntsville. Caitlin joining us this morning saying good morning, Birdy and Rob.
Good morning, beautiful.
Have a terrific Thursday. Caitlin's not over there anymore, is she?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she was fun. The Caitlin's so good. She's at Walker County Federal
Yes,
now. Yeah,
I see her over there.
I give her a hard time.
Actually,
every
I
time
see
go
her
in.
everywhere I go. So
Well,
she still comes by and says, hey.
Quentin Glaze, our number one engager, is joining us this morning. And also, watch out. Danny Webb. He's a good buddy of mine. We go to First Baptist together. Danny's
awesome. It's awesome, but it has that little, what
he said,
we're
hey,
talking
he
about.
said, hey now, Huntsville BWW is awesome. You know what we're talking about. No, you know what, Danny, but Birdie's right. I told Bridget one day when we walked in there, it smelled like vinegar. It really did.
Okay, so full disclosure, I worked there for a hot second, the one in Conroe, and that was probably I have a sensitive sniffer. And every time I went to work. And then when I come home, I would just be like, I felt like I had to, like, I don't know. You know what they do for the hazmat? I just needed to sanitize everything. I just felt so kind of
The table's always
vinegary, a
look,
little sticky.
like, I'm not hating on them. They'll probably never sponsor this show.
It's the sauce. It's just all
but
the
the
sauce.
tables are always sticky. Like, you could take your fingernail, like, literally, you can take your fingernail and, like, peel the stuff off the table.
Not when I was working there, Rob, but okay.
Oh, man, yeah. So Rita Piper joining us as well. Good morning to all of you. Friends, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have our friend Chris Brown joining us. Did want to say, too, let's see what Tara Burnett from Hearts Veterans Museum. She says, good morning. I'm trying to rise and shine, but the Houston rodeo until 1 a.m. makes it hard. She said Nickelback was great.
Oh,
though.
yeah. I heard they were playing last night.
Yeah. So
And they
that's
started,
cool.
I was actually, a couple of my clients I was taking care of yesterday, I was getting them ready for the rodeo. And I was asking them what time it started. And it starts late. It was almost like 7:00.
I can't do that. We're in bed by 7 now.
I know. It was with the time change, you have to be.
Birdy, you got some availability today. If there's any guys
do.
out there that need haircuts, look, the Color Bar, I'm going to say this real quick before Chris comes on. You think of a place like the Color Bar, if you've never heard of them, and you think, oh, well, that's just women's salon. It's not true. Birdy does a great job on men's haircuts. I go see Birdy usually every other month. I told you I was honest. You know,
I know, and I appreciate your honesty.
I still know, I still know Odell over at the Cajun Barber, and so I split my time between Birdy and Odell.
And that works
and
out.
Gayla cut my hair in Conroe.
Oh, I know.
time.
She was telling me.
But Birdy does such a great job. And when you go in there, guys, listen, if you need a haircut today, go see Birdy. When you go in there, she's got this chair that just lays out flat. Birdy bust out that old school cream. What is that called? What is that stuff?
Shave cream.
Shave cream.
You're so cute.
I thought that there was like a distinctive name for this stuff.
Barbering shave cream.
Yeah, barbering
foaming cream.
She busts out that warm cream and uses the straight blade because you're licensed to do that or whatever it is. You got to have like a special license for that, right? Birdy's got it. Friends, I'm going to tell you straight up. Like, that's the reason that I go to Odell, and that's the reason that I go to Birdy, because that's the only two people I know that've got that straight blade with that cream. And the good news is Birdy is going to take great care of you too.
Absolutely.
And what's
Hot
up with
towel
this?
and all.
Like, when I was in there, like all of a sudden, when I was at Conroe, Gayla started like massaging my hand.
Yeah, you get a hand
I didn't
relief
even know y'all
treatment.
did that.
Absolutely.
They'll take care of you at the Color Bar. Ain't nobody got time to go nowhere else. Go by and see her. She'll take care of you. Let's take a break. Hey, what's the keyword?
Ooh, luck.
Luck, because Sunday is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
And all you got to do is text. Did you know that?
No.
I don't even know anymore either. Text in the keyword luck along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. I'm going to give away $20 today. Cash App or Venmo. Please have Cash App or Venmo. I'll go get a $20 bill if I have to. I've had to do that before, but I have to like go to my friends at Walker County Federal and get the money, then drive back. It's just so much easier. I can send it to you in 5 seconds if you have Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. So text in luck, $20 coming your way today on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. As always, our shows every terrifically thankful. What other word is good for Thursday? Terrific, thankful.
You're asking
thoughtful.
too much of me. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
Every Thursday brought to you by the Color Bar. Check them out. They will take great care of you. Birdy's there and the other staff. They're all going to take care of you. Go by and see Birdy today. She's got some availability. We'll take a break. Got your national news. Chris Brown, Jump Around, joins us here on the other side. Stay with us. More to come. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News. I'm Ryan Daniels. 6 charges against former President Trump and other defendants in the Georgia election interference case have been dropped.
Georgia Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee dismissed charges related to solicitation of violation of oath by a public officer while keeping the remaining 41-count indictment intact. Judge McAfee will also decide if Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis remains on the case amidst conflict of interest allegations.
USA's John Schaefer. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. confirming earlier reports about his potential shortlist for VP candidates. He's speaking to NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers, as well as former Minnesota governor and professional wrestler Jesse Ventura. Kennedy confirmed he's in contact with both of the men, discussing the race for president, saying also that he's spoken to Rodgers pretty continuously. It's a bipartisan push to force the Chinese company in charge of TikTok to divest its ownership and hand over control of TikTok to an American company. U.S. lawmakers claim it's a move intended to protect Americans, not to ban TikTok.
I think the world we all want to live in is one in which ByteDance divests from TikTok and TikTok can continue under different ownership.
Republican Mike Gallagher said the current ownership structure is a threat to national security. A San Diego law firm's initiating a federal lawsuit against Philip Morris, alleging that the nicotine product Zyme is being marketed toward young individuals. The class action suit contends the flavored pouch product poses a health risk to consumers. Delta Airlines is increasing its checked bag fee. The airline announced the fee for a first and second checked bag will go up by $5 for most flights. It'll cost travelers $35 for the first checked bag and $45 for the second. Delta says this decision's meant to help the company deal with rising industry costs. This is USA News.
I'd like to introduce you to our new sponsor, Get the Tea. Get the Tea carries all natural, non-GMO organic teas and supplements made in the USA. Get the Tea's ingredients are the purest available. My favorite is Life Change Tea. Life Change Tea is a gentle daily cleanse containing 12 herbs that when combined really keep things moving. I drink it every day and my energy has never been better. I'm feeling great. Life Change Tea comes in 3 delicious flavors, natural, peppermint, and pomegranate. It's an easy and delicious way to keep your digestion on track. And for those on the go, try D365. D365 is Life Change Tea in a capsule. Drink the tea or take D365 capsules and keep your digestion running smoothly. Go to getthetea.com and enter discount code USA to get 10% off any size order. That's getthetea.com, discount code USA for 10% off your order.
Trendsetters, join me in welcoming Abby from the Color Bar, the ultimate destination for a fresh look in 2024.
Excited to be here, Rob. We're transforming styles with the latest Bellamy extensions and vibrant colors.
Tell us about these game-changing extensions and the vibe for the new year.
With Bellamy's range and our unique color palette, everyone can find their perfect style. Think bold reds and chic pastels for 2024.
And the deals?
We're offering special financing on extensions and a complimentary conditioning with any color service in January.
Abby, how can listeners join in?
Well, that's easy. They can just visit colorbartx.com or call us at 936-439-4972. We're in Huntsville and Conroe, ready to make your year stunning.
Thanks, Abby. Folks, don't wait to reinvent yourself with the Color Bar's Bellamy magic.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
All right, Huntsville, back at it. Time now is 8:07 in the a.m. on a Thursday. Thanks for being with us. Thankful Thursday. That was the word I was looking for, Birdy. I was like terrific, thoughtful. It's thankful.
It is. Wow. Still buffering, like I said.
Yeah, still loading. You know who's not loading? Who's already ready to roll just because he's a good man. He's got 5 kiddos. He's got twins as well, man. And they're 2.
I'm an overachiever.
Little babies are 2. This dude's working. He's holding it down with surround sound. You know, it's not 2-channel audio. We're talking 7.1. You got the bass woofer and the surround sound speakers. It's Chris Brown. Chris Brown. I don't even know what it means, but I always say that, and it's a good thing. Holding it down with surround sound. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute, man. So, what have you been up to, Chris? It's probably been a couple of months since you've been on with us. Maybe 3 or 4 months, actually.
Yeah, I've just been holding down the ship. It's this winter time is always a slow time for jump around Moonwalks, so take advantage of that free time and pick up a couple other jobs. Who knows? I might be doing your job, her job. I'll be everywhere at once.
Well, you know what, man? Tuesday, sometimes I need help on the show, so we may just bring Chris in here to be our host on a Tuesday sometime. Well, it's so good to see you, man. You know, last time you were on, you shared your incredible testimony, and I just love you as a person, man. I love what God has done through your life and how much of a blessing that you have been to so many people, Chris. And, you know, we're doing a series at our church over at First Baptist the last month and a half called This Is My Story. And I think everybody has such an incredible story that everyone has a story for a reason. And that's to help the next person, to let them know that, hey, you know what, you may be facing some adversity, but there's always a way out. And I go back to what I said earlier. When you remain in faith, man, all things work out. It's like when you're not in faith, it gets tough. I won't highlight, your story because we talked about it last time, but maybe one thing about that, just about faith from you, I wanted to ask you that. I know I'm kind of tossing this at you, but maybe speak on the word faith and what that's meant for your life, man.
Faith is everything, to be honest. Absolutely. One thing that I've learned from the good Lord above is that, like you said, everybody has a story. Everybody has a book. And it's your decision whether you can get stuck on a certain page of your life and stay there. And I think a lot of people, unfortunately, do that. They get stuck on a page of something traumatic that's happened to them, bad that's happened, unfortunate, and they stop writing their book. And I just decided to keep on writing because I needed to see it through to the end. That way I could share this book with others. And that's all I have. That's my story. And if somebody else can read it and say, you know what, that's inspired me to keep on writing myself, that's the whole point of being an author of your own life.
And Chris, I know you'll agree to this too, man, but it's not easy, especially when I feel like the more faith that you start to have, it gets tougher. It's not like it's easy. It's not like you make
that's an understatement.
You make this decision one day that I'm just going to be full of faith and do all that. It gets tougher, like I was telling somebody since I came on staff at First Baptist, we were blessed with that back in October, but it's gotten tough. Like not anything bad with the church or anything, but it's just like we've been sick all the time since then. And, kids are starting to scream at daddy and mama a little bit more. And it's not easy, but the faith is what keeps you through it regardless.
Exactly. Yeah, it was funny. Just last week, I was talking with Brandon, who's the manager and owner of Snags Record Service, who I'm working with part-time right now. And, he's been finding his relationship with God here lately, and he is on fire. And I'm very, very happy and proud of him. And we were just having this conversation because, like, last week, he's trying to live a righteous life. He's trying to be involved with his church, and all of a sudden it seems like things are just attacking him and bad scenarios are happening. I said, brother, welcome to the club. Once you get on fire for Jesus, that's whenever you start to see that you're going to get attacked left and right, because that's the devil's job. Don't fault him for his job. You just got to know what to do. And the biggest sword that you can have is called faith.
Absolutely, man. Well, it's so good to have you on. Always love talking to you about that and just sharing a little bit of your story and your journey and why faith is so important to you. Now, I said earlier, Chris, you don't like people talking you up, but I'm going to talk you up. That's just what we do on this show.
On the show.
We talk about the good here in this community, but man, you were just so involved in giving back And you've had jump around moonwalks. We're excited. We just rented 2 of them at church with you guys.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
we're gonna have a nice little Easter get together at our church, and it's thanks to jump around moonwalks. They got Birdy. It's called the Sun. Is one of the jump. What was the other one? The Student. He has these huge slides, like tons of them. You have an inventory that's out of this world, man. Where do you store all that stuff?
Luckily, the horse ranch that we moved to, the guy had a big, huge warehouse in the back of the property. So
Okay.
it's like a 40 by 50 warehouse. It's pretty
Nice.
awesome.
And Chris, it's not just the slides and the inflatables. Maybe let folks out there know a little bit more about jump around moonwalks. We have there's a lot of folks that have been with us since day one, but we do have a lot new engagement here on the show. So tell us about jump around moonwalks.
I appreciate it. So currently we have 18 plus inflatables. I say plus because we have another one. It's a 20-foot slide, but currently trying to sell it. We have over 200 chairs, 20 tables, margarita machines, slushy machines, snow cone, popcorn, cornhole, games, all kinds of different stuff. I'm trying to be the one-stop shop for all thing party rentals, and we're going to keep it going. There's a lot of things coming in the future for Jump Around Moonwalks and other businesses that we want to start.
Who's that guy right there in that picture?
I don't know, but he's kind of husky.
Yeah. He looks like a happy Grinch, One thing I wanted to comment too is I love y'all's web. It's so professional, man.
Thank you.
This is, and you put all this together, right?
I did. I worked on it a lot. I always get a little, I think it looks good online. It's funny because I only see it from my phone. It looks a lot different on your phone than on the computer, but I am proud of it. It's not basic.
It's so colorful. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. So you've got games, inflatables, chairs. Tell us about this new thing too, the characters now.
Oh yeah, I definitely left that out. That's probably one of my favorite parts, actually. So we have a few different characters that you can have for different events. We have an Easter bunny, and this is not a scary Easter bunny. It won't make your child cry. Maybe, but that's not our intentions. We have the Grinch, which I personally do. It's full makeup. It's not just a mask that you buy off Amazon. You have we have a new dinosaur mascot.
Look how cool this is, Birdy. You see all these?
Oh, nice.
Frankenstein.
Oh, how did you get into the idea of let's do these characters?
Well, honestly, I ended up finding a mascot manufacturer out of Peru, and that's where we got our Easter bunny, which was the very first one that we ever got.
Oh, he's cute. He's not scary.
Yeah, that's definitely not your Amazon Easter bunny.
No, he's not. It's funny. I don't have them available now, but I have so many different pictures of different styles of Easter bunnies that people normally have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so proud of mine because it does not look cross-eyed. It does not look scary. It doesn't look like it's going to kidnap your kid.
It's not like the Easter, but the one that drives up in the white van.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool, Chris. I mean, I love just your creativity, the diversity that you have in your business. I mean, check this out. You got Frankenstein, dude.
Yeah, the Scare on the Square definitely loves that one every year.
Oh, that is so cool, man. Well, Easter is right around the corner. Tell us what you got cranking for Easter this year.
All right. So normally we do what's called a Sunday Funday festival, and it's usually just a bunch of an assortment of vendors selling everything under the sun. We'll have a kid zone provided by us, a smash car, fire truck, all that stuff. This year we changed it up just a little bit to give something to Huntsville that's a little different that we haven't experienced before. At least I haven't. And it's called the Huntsville Food Tour.
Yeah.
It's this Sunday, March 17th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it's generally the same concept, but the things that are going to be different, instead of random assortment of vendors, it's going to be food and beverage vendors. And some of the ones, just to give you a list, I have like 20 of them, but just to give you a few key ones, we'll have Clay Tossworth out there with the freeze-dried 0-degree freeze-dried candy. We'll have barbecue out there. We'll have African food.
Oh, cool. What is African food? Like, what is that?
What is African food?
Yeah.
I've seen him use like a dough and then pick up the food.
Yeah, so I actually met this individual whenever we went to an African joint in Spring, Texas, off of Rayford Sawdust for my birthday. I don't know of a place in Huntsville that sells African food and could host about 30 people that were there. So we had to travel a little bit. Their name is Ola Tea, and I really wanted to try that dough is called fufu.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you take like a little pinch, and we had to learn that you take a little pinch, not a big pinch, because it is literally basically just like dough. You take a little pinch and then you dip it in like this. It basically like a soup. They have different soups, and then you just put the whole thing. It's a lot of finger food type things. They had goat meat. I tried goat meat for the first time. That tastes like roast beef to me. So
goat's pretty good.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. It's just a different experience. I'm like you, Rob. I'm a foodie, as you can tell, and I love to try different things. And I'm tired of chicken nuggets, so I ventured out a little bit.
Good job.
So, anyways, a couple other ones will have Girl Scouts out there, microgreens, coffee, sweets, bakeries. There's Hispanic or Mexican food, sausage on a stick, turkey legs, all kinds of stuff. It's an assortment. And then this was also going to be a celebration for our 5-year anniversary that we've been in business. And we also reached 10,000 followers on our business page.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's awesome,
Thank you. That was a lot of hard work to get that.
Yeah.
So in order to say thank you to the community, we were going to set up every single inflatable that we own out there. And the whole kids zone this time was going to be absolutely free. So that whole parking lot of the Color Bar was going to be full of inflatables and food. I mean, you can't beat that.
No. And of course the food, not free. You got to bring your wallet for the food, but the inflatables and all that, no charge.
Yeah. Kids zone is free. As far as the inflatables go, food is you have to pay for. There's also going to be a petting zoo, a balloon clown, a fire truck, a smash car. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
How does a smash car work?
So you bring out your baby daddy's car out there. And
Okay. I like it. I like it.
No, so Snags Record Service always sponsors a one of their junk cars for us. They'll bring it out. It's one person at a time. We'll give them gloves, glasses, and a hammer, and they just go to work.
Just kids?
No, everybody.
Birdy's like, please, I want to go smash. I've always wanted to do one of
Have
those.
you seen those? Yes, I see the whole smash things, and I'm like, that's just get a little spicy.
Yeah, no, it's for everybody. You really see a lot of people out there.
Have you ever got after it on one of those cars?
Oh, definitely. I get after it.
Are you kidding me? He picks it up and throws it.
Yeah, I'll go to the Snags yard when they're not looking.
There you go. There you go.
Taxes, IRS.
Some guy calls you, hey man, why's my car back? Oh, sorry, I didn't know that was yours. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen. Well, Chris, this is such a great event. Now, I do want to let the cat out of the bag on this, though. The unfortunate news possibly is that Sunday there's an 80% chance of rain. So let's just talk. I always like to be positive, but we do have to be factual. So there's a chance of rain that's pretty high. What would happen if it was going to rain on Sunday?
So this is actually a perfect opportunity for me to broadcast to the people that are watching this. So the chance of rain keeps on going up for Sunday. And then, of course, this is like the worst nightmare for a event coordinator is rain, especially in an outside event. Mm-hmm. We've already contacted all the vendors and let them know just to be communicative. And by Saturday at noon, I'll make a decision of whether we're going to keep this rolling. Hopefully the rain chance goes down, or we will reschedule to another date.
Okay.
I'm going to try my best to make that date available to all the vendors since they're the ones who have paid to be here. Obviously, we're going to try to shoot for April because April's still, cooler, nicer weather. It starts to really heat up in May, which I know not a lot of people are afraid of, but, just so it's more comfort. If we do have to end up postponing or rescheduling, of course, I will broadcast that to anywhere and everywhere.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll put it up on our website as well, and we'll help promote that. Chris, just an incredible event. I led into this a while ago, and I didn't finish my thought on it, but I love how much you give back to this community, and you have great ideas, man. Very creative, and you're bringing new, innovative ideas to celebrate people in this community that we haven't had before. And I think it's incredible. And, big thanks to folks like the Color Bar who provide that space over there. The Huntsville item, you mentioned 0 Degree freeze dried candy, all of these folks helping to make these events possible. But this is your brainchild. This is your deal. And it's been cool to have these. And you usually do these type of events. Now, I know this one is to celebrate, the 5 years in business and the 10,000 likes on Facebook. But you do these events periodically. What, like twice a year you try to do something, right?
Yeah, we've played around with different ideas. We've really narrowed it down to a Easter event and a Christmas event. One, because we have the Easter Bunny, and two, because we have a Santa. So we've tried Halloween. It was great. Not as good as the others. And I don't want to put on too many, to be honest, because I'm not saying people would ever do this, but I don't want people to get tired, oh, another one, I want them to be like, oh, another one, kind of like what's the big one that we have every year,
Fair on the Square. Everybody gets excited about
everybody gets excited. And I eventually want to, running these festivals is just like a business in itself. You have to build it up and make it known. So that's what we're trying.
Awesome. Well, give us a couple of other things you're working on. I know that you drive for Snags part-time, but also Hobo Logo, man. What's up with this?
Hobo Logo. So that was a blessing in itself. It's nothing that I ever planned, but God kind of steers you in weird directions that you never knew you would go to. So I created Hobo Logo because I was already doing some graphic design for Jump Around Moonwalks. And when you have 5 kids, Rob, you'll do anything for a piece of change.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this talent and create something else out of it, see what we can do. And here we are. Like, I don't know, I think I created it like a month ago, and we've already done like 40 plus logos for different businesses.
Yeah, over 700 followers on Facebook already. It's
really?
Incredible. Yeah.
Oh,
man.
nice.
You're like, I didn't even know that. So these are some of the designs. What kind of sparked this? When did you have the aha moment that was like, man, I'm going to start doing this for people too?
So this is going to make me sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but I do feel like I have a knack for thinking outside the box and being creative. Like you said, that sounds really self-centered to talk about myself, but
it's okay.
But
it's a gift.
A lot of these people, they create these businesses, or it's already an established business and they want to revamp. Sometimes to me, it's like artwork. And you kind of have to just put your creativity into it. Not everybody can paint, but everybody has a brain to be able to create something cool in their mind. Luckily, I've been able to navigate, these programs to figure out a cool way of putting things together that person may have not been able to do themselves.
Yeah, I love this one, a little panda. I want that little guy. I want him to sit in my living room.
Yeah, that company's pretty cool. They have a kid version, which is that one, and then the adult version where they teach, I believe, Chinese people how to speak English.
Wow. Did you have to confirm with them that was the correct?
It was definitely a copy and paste from what they sent me because I don't know what it says.
Yeah, you're like, let's make sure that's the right thing. Well, that's so cool, Chris. And for more information on that, go to Facebook, just type in Hobo Logo. It'll come right up. And you can also give them a call at 936-662-2454. What do these logos cost? Maybe there's someone out there today saying, I need a logo. What do you typically charge?
I'm only charging $50, Rob. That's just enough to, pay some child support. You know what I'm saying?
Some in-house child support, right? So, well, that's great, man. Chris has done such a great job and so creative. I wanted to make sure that we highlight that as well. So, well, what else is what's the next step for you, man? What are you looking forward to? What's on the horizon?
The sky's the limit. So, we're going to try to get through with this festival. And then after that, I'm with Snags until this weekend. This weekend will be my last weekend. I think I'll periodically come back whenever it's raining because I can't, go do bounce houses in the rain. So I'm always trying to utilize my time to progress for my family because not to speak too far in the future, but I have 5 children. Before I die, in a perfect world, I would love to create 5 businesses to create some generational wealth for my children so I can pass that on to them, give them a little asset to their name.
I love that, man.
After this weekend, after the festival, just going back to Jump Around Moonwalks. We just added a 22-foot water slide.
Oh, cool.
This thing is a massive shout out to Garrick Long for
Love
doing
him.
some. Yes, he is such a good friend. He did some drone footage for us on that slide, and that thing is huge. I think I overdid it for myself, but hey, we kept
Some
on
work.
we kept on getting asked, because our biggest slide right now is 16 foot. And that's a good size for an adult to go on, but it's primarily like for teenagers and below. I kept on getting asked for bigger ones, and this thing weighs 600 plus pounds,
Good
Rob.
night. How do you move that stuff?
I told you you could pick up cars.
Yeah.
With Red Bull.
There you
Just
go.
use Red Bull to pick it up.
It gives you some wings, man. Well, awesome. Well, more information on Jump Around Moonwalks, you can just search for the internet and you'll find them. Jump Around Moonwalks, the website address also super easy to get to, jumparoundmoonwalks.com. Hey, you know how you were saying earlier, I was giving you props on your website. I did want to, I'm like you, I don't want to say, I want to toot our own horn, but if you search for almost anything in Huntsville now, I'm very proud of this. Hello Huntsville starting to come up. So I typed in Huntsville food tour. We were the third result there for you, buddy. So we put a lot of SEO behind the scenes into our website because we want to promote the good and we want to promote folks like Chris and the events that you're having. So so keep up the great work, man. Anything else you want to leave us with before we go?
No, I just wanted to personally give a thank you to just a few people. One will be yourself, Rob. I tell you this every time. I love this platform that you've created. I love what you're doing for the community. You're creating your own outlet that in return gives to all the surrounding businesses around you. And that's a very, that shows a very giving heart of yourself. And I want to thank you for that, man.
You bet, man.
I also want to thank Justin from the Color Bar. He also, just like yourself, is probably one of the most giving people in this whole community. He gives every single where that he can. He's given back to me and my family and our business. He's given back to your show, being a big sponsor. All his, employees in his salon, and I just want to tell him thank you for everything. And then for this festival, I want to give a big thanks to Clay Tossworth of 0 Degree Freeze Dried Candy. He also gives back to the community a lot. He was our biggest sponsor of this festival. And, it takes a lot to get the mechanics of festivals going. And for him to be as generous as he was, it definitely allowed us to grow this festival bigger, like having live music, which we were going to have. So I just want to say thank you to him. Also, thank you to the Huntsville Item for being a sponsor of our festival, and everybody else that's always supported us along the way. Thank you very much.
Well, there you go. Myra Pena, by the way. Do you know Myra?
Yeah, we actually did a...
she said, Jump Around Moonwalks is the best of the best.
We did a logo for her. It was called... I'm sorry. I want to give her a shout out. The Paleta Bar. She is so cute.
These are all the logos you've done for people?
Yeah, these are all the logos.
Look at that, Birdy.
Oh
you
my
see that? Look,
goodness.
there's it's like it keeps scrolling on his phone. That's crazy. That's
Easy
awesome.
work doesn't make you stronger.
She opened a popsicle business. She lives over, I think, in Sterling Ridge, one of those nicer neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And she's got this cute little popsicle cart. Like, I don't know, if y'all remember when we were kids, like
ice cream cart. They walk around with them.
Yeah, but and she'll get her kids involved, and they'll walk around the neighborhood, and you can also rent her out for parties and stuff like that. So
Myra, roll that thing downtown here.
Yeah, you need to come sign up for Hello Huntsville. Get your name out there.
Yeah, roll that bad boy over here, and we'll partake of some of the popsicles. I'm a fan. So, well, Chris, thanks so much, man. We're going to continue to promote the good in this community and promote you and what you're doing. You don't do it for yourself. You do it for everyone else. And I want to go back to something you said about Justin a while ago, too. And I'll be open about this. Justin Killingsworth does not get enough credit for the things that he does. He doesn't seek the credit, but I'm going to tell you, Justin is one of the best guys. You hit the nail on the head. And he and I are going to be working on some new stuff starting in May. With Hello Huntsville, we're going to be doing some stuff and try to draw in a younger audience. And no offense to our current audience, but we want to make this platform as diverse as we can to really bring in everyone. We want to get college students informed, and how can we do that? So we're working on some ideas. But Justin is a big thanks to a lot of what we got started. He connected me to Tiffany Gobble and Denise Winston and probably 5 or 6 other people that have been frequent guests on this show, people that have sponsored this show. And so if you see Justin around town, one of the best ways that you can thank him is go by the Color Bar, get your hair cut, go see someone like Birdy, and make sure if you see Justin, just give him a hug and tell him you appreciate him, because he really does he pours out his heart and soul to this community.
One of the hardest working men I know.
Yeah, he is. And I'm not saying that just because he sponsors the show. He was supporting me in ideas long before I even had the idea to do this. So
yeah.
Awesome. Well, there he is, Chris, our good friend, Chris Brown, Jump Around Town. That's what it should be. Chris Brown, Jump Around. I like that. So go check him out online, jumparoundmoonwalks.com. We'll step aside, take a break. Birdy and I will call our winner here in just a few moments. You still have time. Text in the keyword luck. A little luck coming your way. And all you got to do is text in luck along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. That number is 936-339-0139. Our shows every Thursday, brought to you by the Color Bar. They are your neighborhood hair salon serving Huntsville and Conroe. Check them out online at colorbartx.com. We'll have more on the other side. Stay with us. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce the upcoming addition of our 3rd location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori. Contact us today at tpms.life. 3rd location on Veterans Memorial coming soon. Education you can trust.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Join us at First Baptist Church Huntsville for the exciting return of Wednesday Night Live starting March 6th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. We're offering games, fellowship, a free meal, and Bible study sessions for all ages. Whether you're a child, teen, or adult, there's something for everyone. Adults can enjoy new Bible study classes while the kids engage in fun, faith-based activities. This community event is open to everyone free of charge. Don't miss out on this opportunity for spiritual growth and community connection. To register and for more information, visit fbchuntsville.org.
Hey friends, Rob Hip here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable, and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's, and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding, and I wanted something that looked a little masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget. And as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House.
For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
All right, friends, back at it. Time now is 8:37 in the a.m. You ever say M, Birdy? Like M?
No.
You don't ever get that like country? Oh, can you pull that up here? There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. See, I like this pre-flight checklist. I forget to do that with you, Birdy. I'm sorry. M. What's your like most country thing, Birdy? Do you got any country things that you do?
I think
Like y'all, like how y'all doing? Is there any like thing that you say that's just super country?
Boots.
That was pretty country.
Yeah.
Come on, wear your boots into the color bar.
It always comes out that way.
Hey, I want to show something real quick. We're back here. Color Bar joining us. Birdy Pulley is on with us here. We appreciate the Color Bar and their support. Go by and check them out. I'm going to put my, what do you always say? Like put your foot where your mouth is or something like that. I don't know what that means. Like put your money where your mouth is. Something.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, not your foot.
That one sounds better.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Check this out. So I need to get a haircut today. I got that neckage bad, right, Birdy?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that what
we
it's
gotta
called?
clean you up.
Is it called neckage?
You know, you come up with some interesting terms.
What do
but
it's neckage.
I usually just tell you you're getting a little grizzly.
Yeah, all right, check this out. Watch how easy this is whenever I want to go on here and book Birdy. So I'm at thecolorbartx.com, an Aveda salon, by the way.
Yes.
Click book an appointment. Oh, someone was asking a while ago, what does that mean? What is it now that you're in a Aveda salon? What does that mean? Someone had asked that earlier. What tell us about that?
Basically, so before we were coloring different, we had different lines that we were working with product wise, but we just transitioned over to exclusively an Aveda salon. And Aveda is just really well known for being very holistic. Everything's pretty much 96% naturally derived. So it's just all around really good products. They really care about. One of the reasons why is basically they just care so much about the environment, our guest, our stylist. So everything that we're using compared to other products isn't as harsh. So.
Well, there you go. That was for you, Steph, because she had asked. So here it is. Watch this. I'm going to go to book an appointment. Look how easy this is. Welcome to the Color Bar. Book online. Let me log in. I think I already have an account with you guys. Possibly.
Very nice.
Let me see if I do. All right, I'm doing all this on the fly here. I don't even know if that's correct. Oh, bam, look at that. It is correct. All right, watch this. So here we go. Look, rebook your last. You can just rebook right there with Gayla if I want. Well, sorry, Gayla, I ain't booking with you today. No offense, but I'm going to see Birdy because she's here in Huntsville. So I go to Huntsville. By the way, if you're in Conroe, Gayla will take great care of you. So I'm here. I'm going to go down and
we can do a bleach and tone, right?
No, I ain't got time for all that. Look, I can go to category. Isn't there like hair care? Is that what it would be? You got like men's down. Look at all this stuff you guys offer.
Everything. You passed it.
I know. I'm just scrolling through because I'm looking. Where am I? Well, let's just pretend like I can't find it. Watch this. Men's haircut. Bam. Birdy, you need to charge more. Wait, who's $30? Who does that for 30? Who does haircuts for $30?
Well, right now mine start at 45. We're looking to hire on some more staff. We have different tiers. So we have level 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm a level 3.
Well, I told you 4 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
So check this out. 4 p.m. Select and add to cart. I love this. It's so easy. And that's not bad for a men's haircut. And here's the deal. You not only get the men's haircut, you get the hand massage, you get the full thing, you get the towel, you get the shampoo, you get it all.
The amazing shampoo.
And that
hot
warm
towel.
cream and that straight razor, right, Birdy? Watch this. I agree. Complete booking. Do y'all charge me right here?
I think you might be able to connect all that. I'm not sure.
Did I book it? Yeah, I did. So I'm booked. I'm ready to go.
There goes.
Did it go?
Yep.
You got it. Perfect. I didn't even have to pay you right now. Perfect. So there you go. I just wanted to show how easy it was to book an appointment with the Color Bar.
Super
What did that
easy.
take me? Less than 60 seconds. And I was all
and
over
you
the
were
place.
you were showing everything.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let's head over. Birdy, you got a 9 a.m. I got to get you out of here. Let's head over to our Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. We got a winner today. You want to take the call, Birdy? $20 coming their way. Do you want to do it? You want to do the call?
You started.
Okay.
I got nervous.
Birdy's like, please. All right, here we go. I'm going to say, this is Rob. And then you go, Amber. If they don't answer, they don't win. I'll just give you the $20.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, this is your car warranty service. How you doing today? Just kidding. Just kidding. It's not. This is your friends from Hello Huntsville. This is Rob
And Birdy.
and Birdy here. Congrats. Hey, was this your first interaction with our show today?
It was
Wow. Well, how did you find out about us?
Facebook Live.
Oh, cool. And then who are we speak? This is Myra. Is that correct?
This is Myra.
Wow. Well, you just commented on Chris Brown's Jump Around Moonwalks, and here you are winning today. So congratulations.
Really got that luck.
Myra, are you here? Are you here in Huntsville?
I am here in Huntsville.
Awesome. How long have you been here?
Since I was 4 years old.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, cool. Well, you have won today, and so we appreciate you so much for joining us. Do you have a Venmo or a Cash App by any chance?
I do.
Yes, you've made my life so much easier. Do you have Venmo? Venmo would be awesome. Do you have a Venmo?
No, I don't have a Venmo. I have a Cash App.
Okay, we can do Cash App. I was just saying Venmo because I got like a little coffer built up in Venmo right now. But
There you go.
But I can do Cash App as well. Hey, since we got you here, tell us a little bit about your business real quick. Chris was talking about it. Tell us a little bit more about what you do, Myra.
Yes, so I just opened up a paleta cart, basically a popsicle cart. It is a mini popsicle cart that is mobile, and I provide tons of paleta of different flavors. I have over 14 flavors, from coffee, strawberry, horchata, watermelon. And I rent this cart out filled with paletas for parties, or I go on my local neighborhood walk and I sell to the neighborhood.
Well, I told Chris a while ago, I said, you need to roll that thing down here to downtown Huntsville. We'll buy from you. So, and when you said horchata, you just took my heart away because I'm all about the horchata. Yeah. So, well, Myra, congratulations. Just text us back at that same number, your Cash App name, and we'll make sure to send you that $20. And before we let you go, we always ask our guests, especially first-time guests, what are you most thankful for about Huntsville, Texas?
I am very thankful for the community, for the support that the community gives to small businesses, families, and that we are all so close together.
Awesome. Well, we love that. Well, hey, God bless you. Congratulations. $20 coming your way today, courtesy of Hello Huntsville. So thank you so much for watching. We're on every morning, by the way, 7:30 to 8:30 here on Hello Huntsville.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I love when there's new people that like join our show and
That was
engage with it.
perfect.
Yeah, it was awesome. $20 right there to Myra. And I can't wait to, popsicle cart sounds so simple, but she has 14 flavors and it's not simple. It's just deliciousness.
Mhm.
Are you a popsicler?
Absolutely.
That's another word we just made up. Are you a popsicler? All right, Birdy, final comments from you. What do you got for us today? What's on your mind, Birdy, that you want to end with?
Horchata.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't do the or what the national day was.
All right, look, did this tied into his talk a while ago? What is it the national day of today,
It
Birdy?
is National Write Down Your Story Day.
And Chris was talking about his story a little bit.
That's perfect.
What else do we got?
We've got the National Children's Craft Day, which my kids will love, and me deeply. I'm a Pinterest mom at heart. And then we have our National Learn About Butterflies Day.
That's right up your alley, Birdy.
It is. I love butterflies.
I can already tell Birdy's a butterflyer.
Yeah, just a little bit. There
All
was
right.
this zoo I went to, and they had a little place you could go in, and they would just fly all over you. And, you had to be careful not to take them with you, but that was heaven for me. And then we got National Pie Day. Oh, I'm down for that.
3 because of 3. What is it? 3.14. Dot, 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 dot. Yeah, it's Pie Day today. Go over to the. They don't sponsor us, but I'll highlight them. Go to City Hall and get you a pie today.
I haven't had them yet, so.
And also Birdie's favorite thing to eat.
The National Potato Chip Day, which I still can't think of a chippy I like. Unless, okay. So the baked, I'll go with baked Lays. There you go. That one's so.
That's just boring, Birdie. But you're trying to take care of yourself, so it's
I
all good.
am trying. And the 31 hit me hard. I got allergies now.
normally I should have asked this earlier on the show, but I usually ask people like, man, we're sure craving some potato chips. Will somebody bring them? And this community is so generous that every time we request something like that, someone will show up here in the studio. And
I
bring us
believe it.
something.
Absolutely.
Like
So potato chips and pie day. It's take care of your it's not really take care of anything, but give you happiness. I'm a foodie too, but I'm trying to be better. So
well, can somebody tomorrow, please? I'm just trying to beg you. Can you please bring us a pie tomorrow? Please, anybody out there that's watching, just show up here to the Hello Huntsville studio and just bless us with a pie.
Delicious
Surprise
pie.
us, and we'll give you a shout out. So tomorrow morning, 7:30, bring us a pie. Check this out. I love this too. Paula Klein's joining us. They have the Klein card, discount card. By the way, you can buy a Klein card. It's only $25, and guess what you get? $25 off the color bar. So you've already made your money back.
There you go.
But the Klein card is great. And Paula Klein says Double Dave's has a $3.14 special for Pie Day.
Ooh, I like that.
So I may go over there and take advantage of this.
That's
today.
a pizza pie. I can get down with that pie.
My sister was messaging. She said I would bring chips and salsa if I was there. She makes it mean.
And a
salsa.
knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, for me disclosing stuff earlier. So, all right, Birdy, you got to go. So
I do.
And I've got to go. So we're gonna end with this. We'll be back on tomorrow. Make sure to join us as we have great guests lined up here on the show. And tomorrow we'll be back at it with our friend Billy Cawthon from Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Tomorrow on the show, Rodney and Christine Mitchell join us. They're going to tell us about their awesome ministry that they have called Packed and Ready Ministries, a 501c3 that is helping out with mission trips to Uganda and other countries.
Oh, how amazing.
So it's going to be cool to have the Mitchells on. So make sure you join us. Billy Cawthon and I will be here with you, keeping you entertained from 7:30 to 8:30. As I end every show, Huntsville, reminding you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Birdy, thanks for being here today.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. We'll see you later. Have a great day.